Monday, April 28th. Welcome to CBS Mornings. I'm Vladimir Duthiers.
I'm Adriana Diaz.
And I'm Anthony Mason.
Gayle and Nate are off. Tony's on assignment, but there is a lot of news to get to, including a big shift from President Trump on Russia and Ukraine, plus a high-profile snub at the NFL draft. But first, here's today's eye-opener, your world in 90 seconds. President Trump shifts his tone, calling on Russia to stop attacking Ukraine after meeting with President Zelensky in Rome.
Well, I want him to stop shooting, sit down, and sign a deal. And we have the confines of a deal, I believe.
One person is dead and many more hurt after a boat slams into a ferry carrying dozens of passengers near Tampa.
It came through where the captain sits, like he was pinned down.
Quarterback Shedeur Sanders, son of legend Deion Sanders, is finally drafted in the 5th round. Why he fell so far.
All this is of course, fuel to the fire.
An attempt to break a speedboat record led to this scary scene in Arizona. They only suffered minor injuries.
What's going on with this sweatshirt? Well, you can see I've worn this one for a while.
Bill Belichick sitting down with CBS News Sunday morning, talking about his new book, and things definitely got a little awkward at times.
How do you deal with that? I've never been too worried about what everybody else thinks. Just try to do what I feel like is best for me and what's right.
That woman is going viral for her karaoke performance of Blink-182's song, All the Small Things.
She had no idea lead singer Tom DeLonge was right there watching her.
In that long tee printed with a bikini body.
This morning's eye-opener is presented by Progressive, making it easy to bundle insurance.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's so good.
That video will haunt her for the rest of her life.
And her fashion choices for that.
Yes,
were excellent.
Perfect. Right on the money for Blink-182. All right, folks, we're going to begin, though, with some serious news. A deadly hit-and-run boat accident in Florida last night. It was a chaotic scene in Clearwater. The U.S. Coast Guard says a boat hit this ferry and then fled the scene. One person was killed and at least 6 others were sent to the hospital. Manuel Bojorquez reports on the aftermath of the crash.
All right, we have a lot coming up at 8, including the very funny actor, comedian, and author Ed Helms. He has a new book that he says is full of history's greatest screw-ups. Plus, Begg Knows America. David Begnaud tells a story of an 11-year-old who got an interview with the president and then went on to do even greater things. And we were there when it came full circle. All that in our next hour. But first, Vlad will have the stories we'll be talking about today in What to Watch. Hello.
Hey. So we've got a lot. We got Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yep.
We're talking Beyonce. We're going to talk the movie Sinners and the other NFL news. Y'all see Tony Doukopil's interview?
We
Bill
did.
Belichick?
Everybody's talking.
Everybody saw it. We're going to keep talking about it. That's coming up. What to watch. Stick around.
Did you see Sinners?
Welcome back to CBS Mornings. I'm Vladimir Duthiers. Coming up this hour, the trial begins for the people accused of robbing Kim Kardashian in a jewelry heist. Why one of them has now confessed.
I'm Anthony Mason. Actor and comedian Ed Helms is here with a book about history's greatest screw-ups. It answers the age-old question, what were they thinking?
I'm Adriana Diaz. Monday means Begg Knows America, and this story is about an 11-year-old who wanted to interview the president, and you will not believe the good that came out of it.
Have you ever interviewed a president?
I have not. Have you?
I have. Have you?
Me too.
All right. Well, you won't believe the good that comes out of it, as you said, Adriana. Here's today's eye-opener at 8.
He wants to do something good for his country.
After an intense one-on-one meeting, President Trump softens his tone on Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky and repeats calls for Russia to end its attacks.
Now, the Secretary of State says this week is going to be critical. This will be the week, he says, that the administration decides whether it's worth it to lead this peace deal or whether to walk away.
Canadians are in shock after a driver plows into a festival crowd in Vancouver, killing 11 people.
Families lost a sister, a brother, a mother, a father, a son, or a daughter. Those families are living every family's nightmare.
A boat rams into a ferry and flees the scene in Clearwater, Florida, leaving 1 dead and several injured.
Think of it like a hit and run, but on the water.
And Samuel L. Jackson and Hayden Christensen surprise a crowd of moviegoers celebrating 20 years of Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Sit back, relax, and may the Force be with you.
Okay, here I can honestly say, in company, I'm the only Star Wars nerd here, right? Like,
you're at a different level.
Okay, thank you very much. So I have Mace Windu and Anakin Skywalker in the same room together. I mean, it's pretty cool.
pretty cool. It really is.
They only played that.
That's a great surprise.
Yeah, so I was very excited to see that.
Should we continue talking about Star Wars?
Yeah, if you must.
The next hour will be devoted to Star Wars.
Yes, exactly. Episode 15 with Vladimir Duthiers. But we begin this hour with the start of a trial in the brazen robbery of Kim Kardashian in France. Do you remember this? The TV star and media mogul says she was held at gunpoint and locked in her bathroom while a group now called the Grandpa Robbers allegedly stole millions in jewelry. Local media reports one of the suspects actually died last month. Kardashian is expected to testify in person. Lee Canary has more on this.
I'm very curious to hear what they say.
Me too. All right, that does it for us, folks. It was good having you back in your old stomping grounds.
Nice to be here.
So great.
Stick around for CBS Mornings Plus. Me and Adriana.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow
See you there.
on CBS Mornings.